Welcome everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Yeah, and I can't believe I'm here, but I am. I'm here. I literally got back only 40 minutes ago from a doctor's appointment with my sis, and I made it. We are at the western border. Let me see. Do I have one in my hand? I do. Look how close we are to the border. We're at the western border of Rosa Ouro, and the western border is on the wasteland. And what you're seeing in the background is a construction site. Hira Bayashi is actually preparing to put in a new experimental farm, cliff style farm. It is a greenhouse, and we're going to see about growing things in the wasteland using a greenhouse. So a lot of the farming done here is experimental. This is the wastelands right here, and when I turn around, this is the Badlands, and it is definitely the Badlands. And let me see for a moment. And there we go. Okay. Hello. Hi. YouTube was saying something weird for a moment, but I think everything is okay now. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go down this walkway for a minute. A future bakery we're going to have here. Since there's going to be a wheat farm right where Hira is working, this is housing right here for university students and professors. And this housing right now, I think, is not being used because of the and the people who should be living here. Let's look here and see. Hello, you. Hi, Gorman. I know it's you. Are you going to go in? Are you going to go in? Are you going to go in? Thank you. No, you're not going to go in? Okay, I'm going in. Let's go here. Gorman, Steffi, Ainsley, and Ailani. All four of them should be living on the hill. So we're going to return them. They were not living there for a while because they kept going down to the restaurant the back way, climbing the hills in order to get there. So we didn't want them doing that all the time. So we waited until now. Orman and Steffi have always lived here. Ainsley, the researcher, and Ailani. And those are the ones who are here right now. Where is Waylon? Waylon's a little ways away. I mean, he could live here, but I think it might be too, but actually it's closer. Let's put Waylon here. The professors and the researcher who raised him lived here. So he was living here for a little while, and then because he was going to school down below, he was moved down to different housing. But right now he is working one up from here, and I'm going to be curious to see how he manages his commute. And so we're headed in this direction. This little set of housing right here is for when we have children in this area. The next time I get children, I'd love to do a double. I'd love to have 6 children here and 6 children at the other place, in the north. There's a school in the north, and there's a school here. And if we had 12, that would probably be the end. That would probably be all the children that we would need for this community. But we'll see. Maybe I'll just have them go back and forth. This is one of the horticulturalists, one of the botany buildings, the botanist building. Jeanette is there. All of these buildings are university buildings. This right here is a sea lab, and then she has a regular greenhouse down below. But this is essentially an ocean greenhouse is what this is. So yeah, that's what she has there. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. We're passing some housing. This is housing here, and we could go downstairs. We could go down the stairs here. No, we can't. This is the lowest level of this housing. So if we wanted to go up, we could go up here. But in order to go down, I think we're going to have to go to the other housing. See this right here? Is this going to bug me? This is really close. Doesn't it need an extra set of these to come out? Here we go. This is what happens to me. Okay, I look at something and I go, why is that like that? And so we're going to do this right here. Let's put, I'm going to have to put blocks in that part. But this part right here, why don't we go ahead and put this here. Let's take this off. And let's get us some blocks to go right here, and we'll have it come down. In actuality, right here is where it will come down. And why don't we have it go up? Do I want it to do that? Let me look. I think I will have it go here. Let's have this. Can they get through here? They cannot. They can get through this way, but they're probably not going to. We'll have to watch that and see what happens with that. But right here, we'll put this, and I'm afraid we'll have to put that in that spot. So, do we need to put that in that spot, or should we bring this whole thing up right here? Let's bring this back up. See this part right here? Let's bring this piece back up a ways. Let's bring it up like this, and I think I'm good with that. I don't think I need that one. And I think this is good right here. I'm looking at that. I know. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. I'm going to bring one more of these just because we have the rail. Mixasa! Salut, Mixasa! Salut! I'm just making a little adjustments because of where we have the rail, and I'm just trying to make it so that they have a little bit more space right here. This is the piece right here that I need this to come down. There! That's more like it. Okay. Ça va? How are you? I got bumped on Saturday. It seems like the service, I'm not giving them a commercial. It seems like the internet service that we have is actually doing some kind of maintenance or something, and they keep bumping me at the end of the month. And so I'm actually going to have to start, probably look at my days and maybe have to change time at the end of the month, so it'll make one of these things where I just have to, I'll have to tell everyone that I'm not going to be able to. So I didn't do the très bien, good. I didn't do the Twitch one this morning because of the doctor's appointment, which started getting ready for that at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, because it's a 2-hour drive to a different state in order to be able to see someone who can help with my sister's recovery. So that is that's what I did. And now, oh, it's nighttime. Hold on. I didn't think I was going to get back in time, but since I did, I'm taking advantage of that fact. Let's come down here. There's something new. Something new. Yeah, let's go to visit Prudence here. Prudence is going to get, this is a level 5, by the way, a level 5 cliff style glass shop. And the only thing that we changed in here was the painting and the light fixtures. We gave them simply light fixtures, and then but the rest of the design is cliff style. This is how it's cliff style. So if you want to build this, it's going to turn out exactly like this, and which is really nice. And so we're going to look. Prudence isn't here right now. It's nighttime. But we're going to leave her recipe, a new recipe for a new bottle. And it pretty much is going to mean that these won't get made. Maybe for honey. Maybe they'll get made for honey, because they didn't show this bottle being used for honey. So this is just a food bottle, water bottle, and a milk bottle. Teach recipe. Let's find it. It's the large bottle. Gee, and there it is. And yes, so it can be used for water, for milk, and for soy milk. We don't have soybeans here, but we do at Prasino. So this is the new piece. And I'm just going to wait for Oak to come around. And for the cork. And let's see. Unless it's not going to come around anytime soon. Luckily, this is not biomes. Oh, the biomes you go, or we would be here all day. This is biomes of plenty. Although, there. Gotcha. Although cluttered does add some interesting wood. But there is the new bottle, and I don't know whether the cook is going to request it or whether we have to supply. We'll find out and see. But that new bottle is wonderful. Hello. Melanie is here. This is the lower level of one of the apartment buildings. This is residence, one of the residences that you can choose from the cliff style. And if you choose this residence, then you have 5 apartments, which I really love. And then this is the farms. Now, the steampunk farms there are 2, I think. There might be more, but I know for sure that there are 2, Caledonia and steampunk. And we decided to do the steampunk one because of this house. There's actually a house at the top of this barn building, and that is what we did the farm for, as well as the fact that there were greenhouses. Now, the house is here. There was something wrong with the house. It's probably been corrected, But in order for me to do anything about it, I think I would have to repair this place. And I'm not about to do that because I have a lot of changes in it. So instead, we just have another bedroom right here, and this is a level 5 Byzantine, and this is where the adults would sleep in this place. And right here is the second room right here. I haven't done anything more to this area than what I did earlier, long time ago. No one is living here right now. Everyone was moved who did not claim partnerships were moved out of housing. But as soon I think I'm getting to the point where I'm going to ignore that, or I'm going to try an experiment and see if I can put people in houses and then the kids will belong to them. We'll find out. This is an onion field. It is now, I believe, completely full. Now the fields themselves, Tana, the mermaids, did not help with getting the field started. The only thing they helped with was keeping the people from starving while the crops grew in. So this is now a complete wheat field here, and then there's another one across the way. Eggplant right here, and right here I believe is garlic. Right here, and up above is chickpeas in that greenhouse that's at the top. And so those are the farms that are in the Badlands. Now it doesn't matter whether they're in a greenhouse or not. Unless they've changed something, you can only grow certain vegetables within the biome that they are found. And two of those are peppers and tomatoes. They have to be grown. It's raining, it's pouring. We're going to go up, since I'm right here, and sleep since it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. And then we'll look at the farms that we accidentally found in the lush. This is how I know this to be a fact. I was in the lush seeing if trying to get some more wheat. I thought wheat was probably the only thing. Wheat is one of the ones that is actually, let's go here for a second. Let's go here. Let's go here. Wheat is one of the ones that doesn't need a special biome. Minecolonies, I'm using the JEI, and it's been rearranged very nicely. So all the foods are all together now, including the breads. And at one point, the breads were scattered up in here, and they put everything together, including the vegetables. So bell peppers actually have a zone, and cabbage has a zone, chickpeas have a zone, but you notice durum does not, eggplant does not, garlic, and onions don't, but soybeans do, tomatoes do. That means that we could probably grow, I don't know. We can definitely grow tomatoes and peppers in temperate zones, and it turns out that the lush savanna is actually temperate. And it's like, hey. So, Tucker's in Prasino. Pierce was a little concerned about having farms here, but the contractors ensured him that they would be on the sand flats. So this is actually the sand flats for the poppy fields right here. These sand flats were always here, and this is where they are. This is only a level 3, 2, something like that. Let's find out what it is. Hello. And Nathaniel, who used to be a chef, has become a farmer. He's at this end of the food chain. And it is a level 3. When it's a level 5, we will fix this area right here. We don't need to have a fence right here. We'll probably put sand down in this area, a step down, and they can be here. And then, so right in front of the poppy plant, this is actually at level 5 going to be the poppy plant, where the poppies are processed. And in front of them is a bell pepper field. Behind them is the tomato field right here. And this is this is where there used to be a monument. There used to be a yurt here. And because this was one of the areas when we first got here that had sand. Yahoo! Ooh, he's done. Oh my gosh. Is it a level 5? You remember we had a smaller level or a lower level of the plantation, the Shire plantation here, and we removed it. We had to remove it because I wasn't sure it was exactly the same, and we needed to position it in its new place. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. So this is, let me go here. This is where we're going to start right now, because I'm going to fix this. We don't actually need this fence right here. Now, this is when there were other buildings here, and that's why the ground looks like this. And we're going to begin to close in these areas that were dug out for the other building that aren't here anymore. So we're going to bring this up to here, I think. Let's put something farther back than that. Let's put it all the way to there. Okay. And do we need this? I don't think so. I don't think we need this to come down right in this area, all the way to here. And then here, we'll start doing something where this comes down. Let's remove the mold. We are in the lush desert, but it's not that lush. It's not lush enough for us to have mold. Yay, we have a second sugar field. Excellent. A second sugar field. Let's take this down. We're not having this part right here, and I'm not entirely sure that we're going to have that growth spurt you see right there. This part, are these growing here? These vines? Or is this a decoration? Let me check and see if those vines are growing. No, I'm not going to do that. We're not having them. How much sand do I want? There is grass in this area, so maybe I'll have a half block for grass. A grass half block, which I think is from Vinery. And that is going to allow us to fill in these areas here. Here's another one. And actually have a step down from these parts. And that is what I am looking forward to right here. Bonk, bonk. So, do I need this to be, yeah, all right, fine, you win. Okay. And what do I want to do with this? How far up do I want to bring up? I see that. I see that part right there. We're going to bring it to here. And okay. Might as well take this for a second and just go ahead and make that come the whole way. This is where there's this door here. This is the Poppy Field Guard Tower, or the Narrows River Guard Tower right here. And let me look at something here. There really isn't a reason to do that, so I'm not gonna. I was thinking I might change something there, but I think not. Torches we're not having. And this part of the building right here, we're going to, I know, but I don't have any reason for this. So I think I'm going to take this little part away here. So if they want something here, we're going to put in this. We'll put that in. And we're going to replace this. Now I could, on the inside, replace it, and I think I will. We're in the desert. Rather than replacing it with wood, we have loads of stone. Terracotta. And let's see what we would like to do. Let's come here and let's move this. I just saw something. Mixas, are you still here? I can't ask. I can't ask it properly. If you are, remember what you were talking about the mangrove and growing one? And I remember Mr. Villager saying that it might be too big in this area, but we only need one tree. And I'm fine if it's, Pierce had already given permission for things to grow here. So I would like to discover this new thing where you can grow these mangroves. So I have on me, I have a mangrove leaf, and I have bone meal, and what else? And I needed shears. That's right, they were supposed to be making me some shears. Let me check for a minute. Let me come down here and see if by any chance one of our people made them. If not, I'm just going to make them. And so we're going to the warehouse. This is the Narrows waterfront warehouse right here. And then there's the Wide River warehouse. The Wide River waterfront warehouse. Okay, Wide River waterfront warehouse. Shears. Yeah. And let's see where they are. Excellent. This is wonderful. So the honey and the milk and the eggs, shears to gather the leaf block. Okay, so how did we get this? Oh, that's right, we did, yes, I remember now. Okay, and what's the next step that we need to do in order to grow a mangrove? A vec with like any other sapling. Okay, so how do we make the leaf How do we make the leaf become a sapling? That's the thing that I actually didn't know was possible, that you could do that. What you described. I know Vec is with. With that, use the. Okay, so you need a shear to gather a leaf block. I've got a leaf block. And then what do you do with the leaf block? Place the leaves where you want with a space around and bone meal it. Okay, so here we go. It's nighttime, but we're going to place the leaf. Let me get these out of the way for a second, because I don't know how big this is going to be. So, okay, ready? We're going to place it there. Oops, let me do this for a minute. Let's be in survival, just in case. Need an air block below. Okay. Let's see, like that. Below is the important word here. Okay, like that. An air block below, is that correct? We'll find out in a minute. And there we go. And then let's see what happens. Now bone meal the leaves. Okay, we have 3 bone meal. 1. Ooh! Ooh! Is there something there? I see something. Is there something? Is that it? Is that it? Oh, I can't tell. Do the leaves go away when it's made? Let's see. 2. Oh, it won't let me do it again. Is it not letting me do it? More bone meal? Why can't I bone meal? Hold on. Yeah, let me come back here. 2, 3. Lots of bone meal. Why is it not doing it? So it's good. Gather the, and then gather the thing underneath. Ah, that's why you were saying what you said. Okay. This is what he's talking about, that there has to be this under here so that we can get that. And how do we gather that? Do I just click on it, or do I just break the leaf part now and it'll be there? Left click on it. Oh, did I ruin it? Hold on. Do I have it here? Did I get it? Oh, I did something wrong. I'm in survival. Did I do something wrong? Uh-oh. Was that supposed to be right click? It was supposed to be right click. Oh no. Bone meal the leaves, then bone meal the, oh. Oh, let's try again. Okay, bone meal, and then let's come down here and then bone meal that. And now it says it's that. And then I can get it now. Did that get it? No! I didn't get it again. One more time. Okay. Let me get some bone meal. Let me go get some bone meal because I am in survival. So I'm going to run and get some bone meal. I'm doing this. It's just a fun thing to do. Hold on. I just like the idea of, why are you still, oh, I forgot. I'm not a mermaid. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot I'm not a mermaid. I totally forgot that I'm not a mermaid. Okay, I have to find a way up. And there's one right here. Let's come here and let's go up to here and let's quickly run to the warehouse and let's hope we have some. Okay, I'm getting the idea. And I just wanted to know, because it's fun to know that kind of stuff. So whoop, 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 whoop. Oh wait, the sun's coming up. Let me do something. The sun is coming up. Let's come up here and let's go to sleep for a second. And it's not showing the people sleeping, so I think I am going to have to find out who isn't sleeping, but not right now. Right now, we're going down these stairs and get some more bone meal. The precious bone meal is not easy to come by because of the treaty that we have with the skeletons. We do not really get a lot of bone meal. We are allowed, great. We are allowed to get bone from the Nether, but we are not allowed to get bone unless they give it to us from some other areas, like the area that we're in. Otherwise, we're grave robbing, essentially. I don't think this is going to be enough. You bone meal it until it doesn't change anymore, and then you can gather it. Okay. We're going to have to ask for some bone meal, and we don't have enough right now. So now that I know how it's done, I can come back and do it. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to leave this for right now until we can do that. But it's there. Nothing's going to happen to it. I just need to do the leaves again until we get one. So we'll see. We'll get to that in a little bit. Trenton, why are you here? Trenton, wait. Why are you here? You haven't had a decent meal. Okay. So some of the people haven't been. Trenton's one of them. He was down in the mines, and I think he hasn't been to the restaurant yet. And so when he finds a restaurant he wants to go to, then we'll get him. And what is she doing? You've seen a fancy new residence. On it. Okay, that's an announcement for the cookery. That's that the people who are at level 5 need a cookery. And that's me being at level 5. So let's come over here. I want to look and see what she's doing and what she's asking for. Yes, you can go and get one. You do know that, right? You can even make the food yourself. And there's the new recipes. Look at this. So the large bottle with will make milk, and the large bottle. How many milks will it? How many? That looked like 8 there. I don't understand that one for a minute, but let's look at the milk. So a milk bucket. I have a misunderstanding. So it's saying you can get a bucket or you can get butter. Okay, we'll have to figure that one out. Everything is turned on because I want them to be able to eat everything. So it is turned on here. And
I'll take care of it.
you will? Well, that's nice to hear, Ember. That really is. So we don't have any, that's what I need. Let me see how to get milk into these bottles. So let's come to here. Let's come to teach crafting recipe, teach recipe. Let's go to bottles, large. So there's a large milk bottle right here. And I can't click on it to make, for her to make it. That part hasn't been, so they can do the large water bottle, the baker can. And the large milk bottle must be cows. So, and the large, so all these large, all these milk buckets that we have here, I don't know how to, I can't figure out how to get them to be in the kind of a way that they'll use. I'll have to find out a little bit more about that. Because we have milk. It's just in, in these containers here. And they came in before the change. So we have thousands of these. Well, not thousands, but we definitely have we definitely have probably 100 buckets of milk. And it's saying that's to make the soy milk. It is not showing me how to make milk. It's absolutely not showing it. Okay, so we will wait on that. So we have some things that we are waiting on right now. Let us come over. Yes, and just a reminder to people, this is not a tutorial. This is a playthrough, and I'm having fun. And at some places where I don't have the knowledge yet, I'm perfectly happy if you want to volunteer anything and stuff. I asked Mixasa about that because he offered in the last stream, and so that's the reason why we did that. Let me see where I was before I got interrupted by that. I think I was at the other farm, and I don't think I have Omar working on what he needs to work on. Trenton, what are you doing? Trenton, what are you doing? You have mine tunnels down there, don't you? He must have mine tunnels in this water.
Okay.
But he's not going to get food.
Is there
Yeah, I see.
a problem?
Yeah. What are you trying to do? Okay, let's call Trenton back to the mine and see if that will get him to go get food. I think he's lost.
Time
I
for
think
nap.
he actually is. Time for a nap, Adamanta says. Trent needs a nap. Yeah, I think he needs something. Let's bring him back here and see what's going on. This is his mind, recall, and there he is. Trenton is dressed, this is the miner's wear for Hellenic style, Your concern right now is the new cookery, especially for the underwater style, because you upgraded your build server in 20, so the new versions of your styles will not be any more compatible with 119. Yeah. That is interesting. That's sad. That is sad. That means that everybody, but 119 still supported by the official team, so you don't know what to do. That is a dilemma. That is a dilemma. I don't know. Technically, yeah, I don't know. It's such a weird situation to be in with this whole transition. If someone uses your style now, they'll be stuck without a cookery. Yeah. The ones who are still in 19, they will be. But they're supposed to, and I don't know if are they actually saying, and the cliff style, it's okay. You could get a cookery from another style, but for the underwater, you can't. Aha. Hold on a second. Let's do something here. I'm not going to do it in the street. I'm going to go to my room. It's nighttime. I'm going to change into a mermaid. So what I would do in a situation like that is I would go ahead and use one of the others and put it in like one of the greenhouses or something like that. Put it in one of the farm locations. That's what I would do, but it does make it that you would have to have a warning on 19 that if someone's going to use it, or all the people who still have. I see what you're talking about. I see definitely what you mean. Let me go upstairs. There might be a way to suggest, and I'm not sure, because I thought all the people were putting, oh, but it's not going back to 19. That's what it is. So Agita and Plum and some of the others. It is not nighttime, but we're going to change. Wow. I guess so. I know what they're going to say. They're going to say upgrade. They're just going to say upgrade to 20. And that's, but I know that for some people, when they have these big builds and they have beautiful things. So let me see something for a minute. Let me come over here for the cliff. Let me see for a second. So I'm going to look for a minute at see. There are a couple new cookeries now. Let's do this. See. Nope, nope, no, no, nope, 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 yes. See, okay. Let's put this down. Let's come here. As of the last update, let me see how many new cookeries there are. There used to be just colonial, urban birch, and one other. So let me see if it will show me all the different ones that are there now. Because essentially that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying is use one from another pack if your style doesn't have it. So I want to see something for a second. It is not going to show me. Watch. Oh, there. Okay. So yeah, they've added some more. They've added a bunch more. And because none of these were, there was only 4 the last time I was here, and now there's more. So let's look at a couple of them. Urban birch. If I was in underwater, where I was, like in my old underwater, and I still wanted to play in 19, what I would probably do is I would probably modify this one. Probably modify this piece right here. This is the smoothest piece and the smallest piece, and I think it's probably the only one. But you would just have to modify it so that it was a level 5, because the minute you do the level 5, it gets really, really. But see, all you'd have to do is take off the roof. You could modify that, and I'm just talking to people who are in 19 if you wanted to, and you would then have it, but you could put it into, for instance, let's come here, let's go to underwater base for a second, and let's look at fields, and let's look at the arboretum level 5. That won't work because it has trees. Let's look at the field or the pasture level 3. So a level 3 pasture has enough room for it. A level 3 pasture, you could put in one of these and there would be enough room, and then you just have to connect it. You could either use the connectors here or connect it directly to a hallway. You're okay to adapt, modify a building to suit your needs. All players are able to do that. When you read about the underwater style. Grr. That's no fair. That's no fair. So, why? Let's look. So is this not the right place to ask you why it can't be upgraded? Why you can't include it? Is this not the right place to ask about that? You can say, yes, this is not the right place. to ask about it. Yeah, shoot. You would first need to design a cookery, then maybe you could create a temporary 119 world to scan it. Ah. Is this, but this is 20, isn't this? Isn't, oh, so you'd have to do it for both 19 and 20. You'd have to make it, you'd have to make one specifically for 19 and then make one for 20 as well. Make the same thing. Most of them, most of the ones who did these cookeries, let's switch pack. Let's go to anybody. Let me look at someone for a minute. Who did I remember seeing? Does Steampunk now have one? Let's look and see. They do not. So Steampunk has the same problem. They don't have one yet either, unless they put it someplace else. But let me see. I see bakery. I see smeltery. Yes, Steampunk has the same problem. The 119 scan works well in 20, but not the other way because of the sign items. That's true. Wow, that's a really interesting thing. It essentially means, sounds like that is a split in the in world of Minecolonies that that yeah, that is a good question. That is actually a good question. Let me look at Byzantine for a second. Yes, here, and they don't have one either. So there's a whole bunch of them. So all the ones that are outside of, yeah, that means that Dark Dust won't have one. So the only ones that do are the ones that are directly connected to Minecolonies, like Space Wars. It should have one, and it does. And the like. I see what you're saying. I do. Well, that's interesting. Look what Space Wars is starting to look like. Whoa. So this is a cookery here. And they had much fun with it. But it's beginning to look like maybe that the cookery is going to take over for the restaurants or something. I don't know. It's very odd. Because that looks like a restaurant. That looks like a restaurant. Let's switch. I'm not sure. I think it's too early, and that's the thing, that it's too early to actually tell what's going on, what the whole thing is going to be like. And I guess this is one of those things. This is a transition. So it's part of the reason that I ended up, I think I was in 16 or something. And then what began to happen was I couldn't do anything anymore in 16 because there wasn't any, all these new pieces were needed for the builds. And so I couldn't actually, whoa, there's 2 cookeries here. So I couldn't actually build the things that I wanted to build anymore because they needed the new domum ornamentum pieces. And this sounds like one of those crossroads again, where people won't be able to do things because they need the new cookery pieces. So when domum came in, it I don't even know what the people do who aren't up high enough to use the domum. And I don't think they ported it back. I don't remember what they did about that, but that is a curious thing. This is one of the cookeries right here. Why is the cookery 5? I think that's interesting. 4. Oh, it got separated. Okay, well, that's a curiosity right there. I wonder if it had to do with that thing sitting right here that doesn't have a top on it. So I know what's going to happen when they place that block. It's going to grow. So maybe that's why they had to do it separate. That's odd. Let's look and see if she has one yet. Default mega, unless she's put it in with these. Oh wow, Lady Shatana does not have one yet either. Whoa, well, Mixasa, you're not alone. You're actually not alone. There's means Lady Shatana, who is I thought that was Mubian. Yes, Lady Shatana, Mubian, and gee, that's a lot of people. And then all the specials like Warcraft and those, they don't have a cookery yet either. And I understand what you're saying, that in 20 they can use one of the others, but in 19 they can't. Well, that's no fun. I know that's difficult. It's just the underwater is very specific. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. I just realized something. What's his name? Mubian has this. There's a bakery. Tavern. Mubian doesn't even have one. He doesn't have one for his Aquatica. What I would say is that what would be more likely is maybe that Aquatica will get one, but I don't know. It would still only work in 20. I don't know. Underwater is very specific. Shoot, and you know, because I'm thinking that I might want to. Yeah, we'll have to. That'll be a very curious thing. That'll be something that we'll have to think about. So. The people who are watching are forewarned at Schism right now that if you, for level 4 and 5 people in the towns, you absolutely need a cookery. And you can make a cookery from another style pack if you're on land, but the water ones, Aquatica and underwater base right now don't have, and that's one of those specifics that maybe I can ask, maybe I can find out, because that's really curious. That definitely is. I want to ask and see what happens there. And do that. Let's continue for a minute, because what I want to do is begin to see how much food is actually in the warehouse. We have farms now, and I want to see how much food is there, just in regards to it working. So let's come here and let's go here. We're going to look for the do room, and there it is. So we have almost 2 stacks. Oh, we definitely have 2 stacks. So we have 2 stacks of this wheat, and there it is right there. So there is a 64 here, and one of these. Let's get this one and that, and leave the 18. I see a 64 of garlic, a 64 of feta. The noodles is the thing that they need to make, and there's still some food in here. Let's look and see. There doesn't seem to be any chickpeas. Let's look for chickpeas for a second and see if we have any of those. And we have, of ours, Minecolonies, we have 109. So yeah, we are there. We are at the point where they can actually make food. So now it's just a matter, let's find some bowls. And so let's look here. There they are, bowls. And they're here too. So where are they? Nope, that must be the chickpeas. Let's come down for a minute. Mr. Villager, oi, Mr. Villager. How are you? Let's put these here. This garlic is the wrong kind. This lettuce is wrong. The wheat is for the farms. MPA! MPA! Hello, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see. So I have that, and eggplant, I think, is the one. So let's look at eggplant. GG. And we have 164 of eggplant. Yay, team! Where is it? There it is. All right. I'm going to deliver these. I'm actually going to deliver them to the cookery for a minute. I want to see what happens. And let's just swim over. You're home after you pick up see you soon. Okay. All right. Safe trip home. Take care. And we'll see you in a little bit. Okay. Hey. Okay. Yeah, look how close we are. We need 2 more to be in 3 digits. Isn't that fun? Okay, so let's come here. We're going to put in the bowls, and we're going to put in that. We don't have any, oh, I forgot onions. We don't have any onions yet, but it is my understanding that these foods are automatically made when requested. These menus are already here. So this menu for, oh, there's a new menu, pepper hummus. Yay! So there are a bunch of things. I see some other things. And there's the tofu. So there's a bunch. Como esta voce? Mr. Villager, how are you? And that's butter. So let me bring over some buckets. I think they still use buckets for milk. And I didn't drop everything off, did I? Look at the eggplant sitting there. And we can get milk and onion.
Night-night.
Onion. We'll get both of those. And then we'll see what happens. How am I? I am good. I am to the bem. Just a little cold. Oh, you need some hot chocolate. That's what you need. You need hot chocolate to warm you up. Some hot chocolate. Doesn't that sound good? That sounds good to me. Let's look for onions and then we'll find, oh, there aren't any yet. So there aren't any onions. These onions are Pam's, and there's the roasted, but there are not any onions yet. Let's come down here. Prasino gave us milk, but they gave it to us in milk buckets. And the new milk containers, we'll see. I could request some bottles, but I don't know whether the cook will automatically ask. And so there's a couple things that it would seem like they're supposed to ask for. And that's the thing that we're looking. The Ice Age has arrived. It's winter where you are, Mr. Villager. What is the temperature? Is it colder than normal? Is that what it is? That it's really cold? Let's see how much we can put here. I might have brought too much. Let's see. Let's do that, that, and that. And let's see if she makes butter or if she's going to make feta. She has enough of everything to make everything, and yet that's not happening. Let's come over to the post office here. Let's come over here and let's see. You already survived the worst temperatures. Maybe it's the rain that's making it cooler. Well, if it's still raining, then it's not the Ice Age. If it's raining, it's not the Ice Age. You would be having snow. You definitely would. Let's request plain. Let's request 64. Let's request this and let's see what happens here. Request large milk bottle request system. So let's find out how these large milks. Does it mean that all the milk that you have in buckets is useless? That's what I want to see. Because, wait, are you not connected? Why not? They can't go through anyway. Okay. So a lot of the workings of the town are still gathered around what's going to happen with the food system. We're still working on that and trying to see.
Can I help you?
And yes, you can stop saying that. And
I'll
let me
take
see
care of
what you look like. You haven't gotten any food yet, but you did make pasta. You
Yes.
did make pasta. Did you make all of it? Did you have it already? That's a good question. I don't know what happens with the milk, so we'll find. When you already had pneumonia hitting the nose in the window, the back of your head, 3 times on the wall, bitten by a dog that makes a hole in your foot, nothing shakes you. Oh no. Oh dear. Yikes. Yikes. Well, I'm glad that you didn't break anything. Pneumonia is really dangerous, but I'm glad you didn't break anything. All right. We have about 15 minutes here. I'm going to go back and finish working on what I started on. And that is, we were going to choose some kind of terracotta for the farm because it's not necessary for us to have dirt in this area for the walls on the inside. So we'll see about this. And so what color can we do? We could do green. BRRA. I like the let's see, like Rebecca Parham said, when you survive to something that you thought you wouldn't survive, the world doesn't seem scary anymore. That is true. That is definitely true. Let's use lime. We're going to use lime, and we're going to take out the dirt walls in this building, and we're going to put lime in. We could put a window. We could. Let's just start with this for a minute. Let's put that there. Now what we did before with this was that we actually had closets here. Let's go to cabinets, BIN, and we could put the oak cabinet or the spruce. Let's put oak cabinets in. There they are, it's oak. And they won't show on the outside. So they would look like this. That's going to be sideways, I can tell. Put this. I can't get to it. Something's in the way there. There we are. Okay. And we'll take this down and we'll make this ceiling actually white. That's green right there. Let's make the ceiling a different color maybe. Let's do this from the outside. The hut block is there. So I need to make sure that I don't hit the hut block. See what I've got there? Okay, that's that. Let's come here, let's go back in, and let's see what we've got. Okay, there's an upstairs. Look how pretty. Curtains. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So let's take these down because we actually have curtains and we're going to put them in right here. We could actually, we could actually make the windows taller just because we can. Let's make the windows go all the way up a little bit more. Get some light in this room. Okay, and this is what we've got. This is a greenhouse, and then they want curtains? Sure, why not? You asked for it, you got it. Let's put the lime green to match the green downstairs. So, nope. Yes. There's one set. I don't think so. I don't like them here. I don't think I want them here. I think I'd rather that this was open and they could look out. And I think I like that best. Look at this beautiful window right there. And then this window. Okay, so these are planted in in the roof. And I could leave them. The weeps. Will the weeps plant on, let me see if they will plant on, let's do terracotta. Okay. Will they plant on terracotta? Let's put in a piece here. Let's put in a piece here, and let's see if we can plant them. We can. Excellent. So let's take these down, and let's get this. Then we'll go up on top and see what's actually on there. Oh, that was close. And we have that, and up. There's another. And up. And there's that one. Okay. 2, 3. All right, so this is what it looks like on the downstairs. And now I need lights. Simply light. Why don't we do simply and see what we've got? Simply. There it is. Some advice. Sometime you feel you are going to make a bad decision, stop and think, it actually worth it? You think it's essential for any decision? No exceptions? Yeah, I think you're right. I think that is true. Let's see. Let's put a light here. Could put a light. Can have a light there. And we'll just leave this unless we put a light right here. We can do that. Nice. Look at the bookcase right here. This is wonderful. Let's do the same with this bottom part. Let's make tables. Oh no, desk. It's the desk piece. And the piece that we want is the oak. This oak piece right here. This one will give us, oh wait, I didn't put those back, did I? All right, we'll grow 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll let those be there. Let's take this out right here. That's interesting. Okay, and then we'll put this here. 1. I know, I see the floor. We'll do something about it in just a second. 4. Okay, so those should show on the outside. 3, 4, 5. And then the question is, do I want this like this? This is always happens to me, but I think I am going to change. Nope, we're just going to make it a regular full log cabin here. So let's put this in. And I'll go out and see what that looks like. So there it is. So there is a place where they have stuff stashed. They have that little area there. They have another table there. I'm fine with those things. That rack is there. This in between. This is the challenge. This is the prismarine that makes this a level 5. And but we're going to put in one of these over here underneath that. So that can go there like that. Oh, thank you, obrigado. Uh-oh, there's one there. So right here, I'm just going to put in the oak because there's oak on the other side. So we'll continue the oak right there. And there we go. It isn't necessary for us to have dirt here because this is completely separate. And so up here where these are, let us begin. We're going to put this in on the roof right here. Let's look. This is the greenhouse. Let's put one here. And then we have to cover this section right here. How? Let's put that there. And then let's take this one out and make it like this. Let us get, we don't have any yet. Let's come here. Let's put away all the tools for a sec. Let's bring these things down. Let's put this away for a minute. Put this down. And that gives us all of this. Let's leave this for a second. Let's put these away for a minute. And right here, let's go oak. We're here. Let's do an architect, CH, and architect's cutter right here. Let's use the cutter and let's make panels. Can't put it in there. Can't put it in there. There we go. And that should be enough. And let's look at this. So right here, let's take that away for a minute. I'll see if we need that to be there. 1, 2. Yeah, that's what I thought that was. It's just a light right here. Let's take this down. We don't need the light. We have the light from the station right there. What we do need is grass slabs, ASS, and ooh, there they are. Yay, let's do vinery. Vinery has glass slabs, and that is going to allow us to do that. Just to there. This is not going to work so well in this part. So what do I want to do here? Let's bring this back right in this section right here, because this is where people are going to be walking. And let's bring this back. This whole piece right here back. And then let's bring this back. And let's do this right here. So I don't think anything is going to grow on those, but it will give the illusion. Do I want this? I guess I'll leave that for now. So there they are, being able to come up and down in this area from here. These go to the guard tower. This is the problem right over here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this piece in. We don't actually, I don't really necessarily want this. This is like a street light, and this isn't that kind of area, so I don't really want that. Otherwise I'd have to say, why isn't there a walkway that comes all the way up here to here like this? And maybe I need one. Maybe I need to have a path. Maybe I need to make a path. And if we did that, how far is this porch going to come? Okay, let's get something here. Let's go, this is so pretty. Before the sun, before it's morning, I might just be able to sleep in the river for a minute. Hurry! Too late. Right at the dot of the change. It was too late. Okay, so let's take this right here. And this is what we won't be able to do. I see that, and that's fine. I'll do that with the dirt too. Okay. And then we have these. And sorry, kids. I'm gonna make you go away so that they'll come this way to this part. So now, right here, let's get dirt. Let's see if there's a half piece for, I don't need you or you. Let's see if there's This is a coarse dirt slab, and this is a dirt slab from Vinery. Let's have both of them for a minute. And I don't need you right now. Let's see if there's gravel. Gravel. Yeah, there is not. So gravel is one thing that does not have a half. And let's come here and let's do the coarse dirt for those pieces there. And let's do for those, for that, just for the fun of it. See this right here? Unacceptable. Let's take that, that part's okay. This part is okay. Yeah, this is an area, more than likely when this is done, my taking this away just means that he's going to put it back. So it doesn't really pay for me to take all of that away right now. I'm just looking at this area here. And now let's bring this back and let's just have dirt right here. But we'll join these two together, these paths right here. We're going to say that he does a lot of walking, Nathaniel, back and forth between here. I'm not going to make a path to Kila right now. And here's the tomatoes. And so this comes down to Aitana's farm. Look at the grass changing color at the beach here at the riverfront. Turns into river, and this is lush savanna. I didn't look to see if river was actually moist and humid. Are the dirt path slabs included in the pack? They are included in Vinery. Let's Do Vinery has coarse dirt, and the Minecraft ones, yeah, no, they have coarse dirt and dirt as a part of the mod for the Vinery, which is really cool, actually, that they did that. Look, they're grown already. Yeah, I don't want those prickly things growing back here. I don't. I'm tempted to make the sand come out, but I think not. I think we'll just leave it the way it is. We have that one. We took away the one that was over here. We have a light here in front of this doorway. And we have, what's going on with you? And we have this area here. And I really don't want them walking through, and I think I did close that side of it. And then we have this entrance, so this is where he is using. Now these pieces of wood here are actually the end of a yurt that was here, a platform that was here, and so they just built over it and I just left it because it looks pretty cool. Well, at least you have the main grass one. No, the grass one is Let's Do Vinery too. The only one that you have is Domum Ornamentum, actually makes one of them. Hold on for a second. If you're in vanilla, you can do Domum Ornamentum, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at the architects for a minute. And let's put this here. Let's make these are all in the world, so we don't need them right now. Let's come here. Let's look at this and let's go to here and to that and to this. Yeah. Whoa, it's the right color. It's never been the right color. Cool. Yay. So we don't even have to use theirs. We can actually use Domum's. So this is Let's Do Vinery, and this is Domum's. Domum's is curious. This probably is Chroma Hills making it look like that. That it was, thank you, Simon, that it was not painted, or if that is Minecolonies, thank you for painting those and putting them like that. So yeah, you can have them look like that or look like that, and that's fine for what we want. I can do some poppies, or I could do a rose. Let's do a rose in that corner by any other name. Would smell as sweet. So that means that we can have a rose here and a rose up there. And there we have it. Now we need to go over to Prasino. And like I said, this isn't going to be like this. When this is done, we're actually going to have this fence, I believe, come all the way up. And this isn't going to be dirt here. They made it dirt, so and I shouldn't even be taking away the torches, because they're just going to ask for more and put more back. So that's why I'm waiting for level 5 to finish working on that. Okay, we don't need any of this right now. And the sheep still have most of the land. They still have a little area here. They still can come up and get into this area where AS is. The Keela actually has AS working the larger barn. Keela likes being out in the field right here, and this is Keela. So the two shepherds, there she is. And then you can see the mule are both together in the field. Yay! They're probably going to try and walk away, but it's okay. If they do, it's all right. So yeah. So yeah, there is a grass one as a part of Domum Ornamentum, so which is really cool. So let's go. Let's go to Prasino, and see what's going on there. Mr. Villager, how is your little town? Have you had a chance to wait a second? I'm going to read while this is coming up. Hold on, Prasino. You just can't stop from getting agony every time you see a flower pot floating. So that's an effect experienced Minecraft for so many years. Yeah. The happiness of some people after making those hanging pot plants came with the price of agony for those who can't accept the new way that pots work. Oh, yeah. But you need to say it's a fair deal. Yes, it definitely is. It is indeed. Whoa. Where are we? Oh my goodness, look at the view. Do you know where we are? We're on Guardian's Rock. The moon is setting, and this is the cliff style restaurant. This is the private deck, or I should say, yeah, the private deck. It's a special, so if you were having a special dinner and you wanted to have it outside in the moonlight, this is your table right here. The restaurant is right here, and this is, if it's too cold outside for you, you can come in and sit at the long tables that are in here. Now, I haven't done anything with this yet, but since we're here today, ow, I was not supposed to do that. Since we're here today, we can put in different, we have mods that have plates and glasses. So we're not going to use those. What went away here? There it is. That's what went away. I hit that by mistake. So let me put this back. Right. Come on, you can do it. You can find it. Okay, if you... Nope, and then I can't put that one there. Okay. Let's see if I can find it this way. Can't find it from there. There. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the table's repaired. Although it was the other way, wasn't it? Wasn't that where it was? Yeah, I think so. Let's do it this way. Put that there, and then let's take this and put it this way. I'm sorry. There, okay. All right, so the candles are beautiful. So what would we like to put here? Waffles? Where did we get waffles from? Where did we get waffles from? Let's put something on. Let's go to Moa. And let's see what kind of foods. Oops, I passed it. Oh, they rearranged. Oh. Oh. There's Minecolonies food. Look at that. There's now a place for Minecolonies food. That is so cool. That's excellent. Okay. And then, yay! Thank you. And then let's look here. Let's get out of the mod for a second. Let's go to. I'm looking at the books. There it is. Moa Cookery. So we'll come here, and what are they serving? Are they serving turkey? Are they serving lobster? I don't think so. Are they serving bread of the dead? Okay, that's very strange. Let's see what the tacos look like. The soup, those are saucepans. Ooh, 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 pieces of pie on a plate. Pizza. And yeah, that's what, definitely waffles. Hold on, let's see. So we could put this on the table as something that's being served. Let me see what the tacos look like. That's interesting, but I don't like that. I do like the pizza, and then we can have plates. I think these plates are too big. Yeah, they really are. So we'll just put the pizza there. No one's made any little tiny plates, people. The bowl looks good. Let me see if the bowl is smaller for eating. Let me see here. No, see, they're monstrous. They're so huge. They're so huge. They're not, just not going to work. And I don't think that's, I think that's everything. Let's go to cluttered. See if we can find cluttered. There it is. Let's see what they have. See if we can find some smaller plates. So this is a plate of croissant, a plated croissant, plated mushroom, a muffin. I think these are big. Let's try this. This would be fun. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what the single one looks like. And we'll put one there and one there. And yeah. So this is a very fancy restaurant that's serving stacks of ham sandwiches. Let's try something else for a minute. Let's see if there is something. Half bread, 5 pieces. So this is what you have. 5 pieces of boiled carrot, 5 pieces of boiled potato, and eventually a beetroot soup is a bonus. Oh, Oh, and also a piece of steak for a come together. A piece of steak for, yeah, when, let's go back to Moa. Oh no, I know, Fantasy. We're just gonna let Fantasy have the plates because they're the right size. And we'll use the gold plates here. Why don't we use the gold plates? This is fancy. Fancy. So right here we can put the bread and the cheese. No, that's a piece of meat. I think that's a piece of meat. Oh, there's the bread and the cheese. Let's put the bread and the cheese right there. And then let's put place servings right along here like that. Dun, 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 dun. So that is what the table looks like. It looks like royal tables for sure. And then we have this over here. What can I do here? I know what you wanted. Let's take this way and let's just go ahead and put that in right there. For that part back there. And we're good to go. Okay. I think the stairs are fine without that piece. And these stairs are fine too. Good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure the stairs weren't ruined by that. And there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Fantasy's food plates are just a little tiny bit smaller, and so they make just a little tiny bit better proportion for what we're doing. Why are you down? Hold on. Clipboard, it's down. And so we just happened to be here when we got here, and so we're looking. Clemens,
so
how
wise.
are you? Wait, what?
Good day to ya.
Why are you asking for delivery of golden carrots? Why are you asking for a delivery of golden carrots? Are you getting golden carrots for the ambassador? Is that what you're doing? She might be ordering them for the ambassador. The ambassador needs, the nether ambassador needs golden carrots. So she might be ordering them for that. She's still serving rack of rabbit. And
Good to see
anything
you.
else? And you're asking for those foods. You're not asking for any new food. So you did have these. You roasted mushroom, but I don't think that's something that she did. There's a pot of rabbit soup here. And we have another of these lovely pizzas sitting right here. She's going to put eggs. She's serving somebody egg. And then here's the other table out here. Yeah, I think that's from the olden days when we actually had a walkway through there, but we don't anymore. And there we are. So that is Brasserie des Cimes, and that is the menu that they have right now. And I just have to see what happens, what they ask for, and try and figure out why we're not able to, why we're not getting, and this is being worked on still. And that's it. Let's go down here for a minute. I'm going to spell out, actually let's go to Orion first and see if Orion has black brick. I think he has to do it. So let's come here, let's go to crafting, and let's look for brick extra X. And the black brick extra right here. Let's have him make that. He should know how to do the blue already. The ones would probably be white and the grays that I haven't done yet, maybe. There's one gray, that's white, and there doesn't seem to be a light gray of it. Okay, so that's one thing. And then we can go over to the factory and see. Yes, yes, they like it. And let's come here. This is Spellog and Tinsley. And Spellog is going to, we'll see if he knows how. Let's do this, teach recipe, teach, aha, calcite panel. And there's one thing, and let's go back. Oops, it didn't come off. Interesting. Oh, does a mechanic, hold on. Teach, it showed that, but I think the fact that it didn't go away means that it's probably a mechanic is supposed to do it. So we'll check on that. Crafting, brick, no, we've got that. And so it's just a matter of brick extras, which of course he knows how to make. And that is good. This fan is not on. Fan can be turned on. It can, which is very cool. What is this? This is cyclic, having a fan. And we'll continue. So this thing that looks like this, really cool, is actually a material grader from Silent Gear. There's also a couple tables. This table, planter table, is cluttered, which is looks like something Tinsley brought in to brighten up the place. I'm sure that the others like it as well. And we can close this. The fan was a nice idea. Yeah. Yeah, it was fun when we found it. It's like, ooh, let's have a fan. Here's another piece of equipment right here. I feel like there's something I needed him to make. Oh no, it's Jillian. Quick, let's come up the hill. Let's come here. We'll go in the back way. We're going to go in from here. Jillian has to learn how to make the new bottles. Oops. Oh, well, that didn't work. We had to come up this way anyway. New bottles. So let's come here. Custom, nope. Crafting, large bottle. Or just bottle, TTL. And so there it is. So see how long it takes this time. Should I wait? Oh, wow, that was good. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And so that is what she can make. Mr. Villager, these are the new bottles that hold water and milk and soy milk. And we actually can have soy milk here. So let's go over to a bunch of things that really need doing in this area. But we're going to go over to the cookery that we do have here and see about getting some soy milk made. And then what is it used for? We'll find out. Do they drink it? Are they drinking yet? And is that going to be a part of the new system, that they actually drink? That would be curious, wouldn't it? So all those milk containers that we had, all of these buckets, I don't know whether we're going to still have them. I haven't checked enough to see. We have a lot of food here ready and waiting to be made into food. And except for the fact that this is a level 2 cookery, and that is what is happening. So at this time, he is making the feta cheese using the milk, and that's what he did. And so he's not making butter though, which is curious, but we'll find out. We could leave these for the courier, but I want to go to the warehouse right quick and see if there's any butter. And so we can do it in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. Dancing with racks. Okay, and let's come here. Let's come here. Let's look for butter, TTER. So we don't, see, we just have peanut butter, so we don't have any of the other kind of butter yet. Yeah, it is. And so let me see what Dondanas needs. What is Dondanas not getting? Because the other one is finished and theirs is not. Theirs isn't even anywhere near Dondanas. Dondanas is responsible. It's Dondanas's fault. He's working on it. Let's find out what the problem is here. Okay. And I know I didn't have to come over. I actually like coming over. You know something? Should I give these to him? He's got plenty of room. I will let them pick them up from here. Let's come to here and let's see, and let's also look here. So no requests, of course not. So let's come here and see. So, oh, for a minute I thought he was the one that needed the mangrove. Smithing table for that. I don't see any. So we're not going to see anything until they wake up and come to the shop. So we might as well go to bed. You think should have a foreman around the city to make sure things get in order? You mean like a manager? People don't like managers. They don't like, especially craftspeople a lot of times don't like being managed. Fuji, go get something to eat that you want. It is possible now. So here we are. Let's go to sleep. And let's see, Angel and Sincere are going to come down. I might as well follow Sincere when he goes to the cookery. See, they're still upstairs in bed. They both got up now, and they are getting ready to come down. I think they're talking to each other before they come down for the day. They are a couple. They do have kids. They're all grown. And there she goes. And where is he going? Where did he go? I missed him. Let's see if he went up this way. Is he taking a... That was interesting. There's Kason. There's Finley. Finley's the baker. And speaking of the baker, let me look at something for a minute. Hello, Finley. Let's come in. There's new... There it is. So see, the recipes have all been changed. So the flatbread is water and they need this kind of water. So all of these right here, I don't know what we're going to do with them. All of these are essentially not working, I don't think. I don't think these are working anymore. Let's look at this recipe again for bread. Let's go to here, and let's look at this recipe. Nope, it's just giving me, let's go here. Let's look for bread, and let's look for this one. Nope, I need just the, that's not Minecolonies. I wonder if they're calling theirs dough. So that one is showing that starting at, can be taught extra recipes starting at level 3. Bakes bread and other things at higher levels. Can be taught extra recipes. So extra recipes means at level 3 they'll make other mod recipes, because they will make some of these different modded things. They can't make that, but they can make the Pam's. See, the cookery says that it can make this, and this is Pam's carrot bread, and they can make all these things are back that they can make. So there is the normal piece of bread, which is this bread right here. So there's a couple ways that it can be made, but I don't see the dough for, okay, so let's come here. At Minecolonies, oops, up there, at, and let's look for the dough for those breads, which is right here. There's that dough, and it just needs butter. Ah, and this one is butter, so they're not even using liquid for those. And that would, so what is the soy milk? Unless they're going to drink milk and water. And the flatbread, ah, there we go. Flatbread definitely needs water, so the bakery does need water. I don't see any other recipe for it. It's not saying that it will use these bottles. So is there a way, and let's come here and let's look here. Let's look at teach recipe for a second. I want to see if we can put water, how we get those bottles. RGE, large water bottle, and it says, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. So it might be too early. But let me see. Water bottle. Yeah, I can get it like that. That's not what I want. Yeah. I don't see where the water bottles come from. So people have all of these in their storage, all of these bottles of water. Yeah, all these bottles of water, and it's like, okay, and all the milk. Let's go up and see how much we have. And I'm going to have to find out how you make the transition from water that is in 109 bottles, or milk that's in 1,000. I have 1,000 buckets of milk. 1,600 buckets of milk. How do I get them into a milk bottle? I don't have that. I don't have that knowledge yet. And that's Pam's soy milk, which we actually have some. Wow. Okay, but we don't have anything else yet. So I actually don't know what to do about these, except to put them in the warehouse for now and see what happens. I would have to ask. It looks better. You don't look. You don't want to have a heart attack. Wait. That's why you think. Yeah, no. So I'm beginning to understand that this entire thing is a part of a huge change that involves trade, and which is going to be interesting, and things like that. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we can't go to sleep. So we just have people not working quite as well in the rain. I'm fine with that. There was a time that they took the day off. Some of them still do. I see Eliza right there. She's checking on something in the warehouse because her field is wet. But I also see King. He's actually working in his field. So I like them having some time off, and I don't mind if it's that. Yes. Yeah. So that's the thing that I have to figure out. But one of the things that's going to happen is that he is now no longer going to ask for buckets. He is asking for milk attempts 16. Let's take the milk attempts down to 10 for a minute, because actually let's take them down to, let's leave them at 16. You know why? Although we could do 64 now. We couldn't do 64 before. Stew attempts I'm not going to have. And let's come to statistics. And let's come to settings. Okay. And let's make those go away. And let's do bottles. Let's do 64 large bottles. And the reason I'm doing 64, hold on, X. So we can't do a minimum. That's a lot, isn't it? Let's just keep it at 16 a day, 16 attempts a day, and then let it build up. 4,500 iron ingots in the trash bin. Yes. Yeah. I would have to have, there's a couple of mods that let you shred things like that lets you break them down. And you would need one of those mods, because that's exactly right. That is exactly right. All of those buckets would have to be recycled. They actually would. And I don't think that he does that kind of recycling. But there is recycle as a part of mods, and you might actually have it. I know that I have CYC. So see this here, a recycler right there, and these are, the recycler won't work without this disc for reduction loss. They have ones, and then that tells you about the recipes for them, and there they are. And so you can recycle boats back and get acacia, and you can go through the whole book and find all the different things that can be recycled back. For instance, iron. So we see those. Do we see an iron bucket? B-U-C-K. I think we'd have to put in bucket. And there it is. So with a recycler, we would get back the iron. We would get the 3 pieces of iron back. And that is cyclic, if I'm not mistaken. That has this. Let's see. Can't tell from here. No, it says Corral Recycler. I think Corral is the... Now I don't know for sure. These are ones, so the reason I have that is because Vincentius Primus uses those things in his Minecraft. Recycle. And yeah, it's saying Corral is the name. So that recycler is a separate mod. It is not cyclic. It's a separate mod. And that's pretty cool. So yeah. 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 So that was something that McCecil was talking about earlier. That and that there are some things that this is going to be one of those. She has relatives here. She's a visitor, but I have some bar staple people here. That this is going to make one of those transitional times. I remember when, and I was saying it earlier, when Domum Ornamentum started, and it made such a huge transition that you had to update. You had to update, or you couldn't make a lot of the things. And it looks like that the cookery is going to make it that you have to update in order to have people above a level 4 or 5 be happy. You don't need it in the beginning, but you would need it at levels 4 and 5.
If you say so.
I don't know why. You could actually, let me cancel that so that someone will pick up that stuff. You know, Sincere, that you're the cook, right? Make some food for one of these restaurants and go to it. And have something to eat. And let's come here for a minute and see.
It's a fine day.
Trey was a chef, and he's doing the same thing where he's returned to this end of the food chain. And I think the setting is that we had breeding on, but I don't really want him making a lot of sheep. So right now he isn't. And he might not be because he might not have gotten any wheat in order to, yeah, see, he's not, he hasn't gotten anything yet. And so that is why he hasn't done that. I think I'm going to turn that off for now. I really don't want him making a lot. Cresium. Whoa, look at this. He's got a bottle. Where did it come from? He has 15 large empty bottles? Where did they come from? Ooh. Did she make them? Oh my gosh. That's the first thing that I've seen now that is actually working. And what are you eating? You're eating...
It's a fine afternoon.
There's Adam. Adam, You haven't gotten someone to empty out your fishery? Hold on a second. Let's come over here. Let's take the stairs down and we'll cut across. Adam's our fisher. And we're going to come down here and just walk this part of the coastline here over to his shop. It's like a shortcut instead of going through town. Why aren't you getting a pickup? Inventory, sure enough. And this is archaeology. So there is only this place for him. And look at the saddles. Let's take the saddles away. He should be able to use one of these now. And look what he found. An unbreaking bow. Let's take these Luck of the Seas. I'm going to take all of this away. And the rest of it they can put in the warehouse. I don't want them to eat that. So I'm taking those away too. Oh! Ooh! I forgot. They can actually, oh, this is excellent. They can actually get bone. I totally forgot about that. This is excellent. You had a little gift for Adam, but you think you will reconsider? What kind of gift? What kind? And we don't want them eating this. So we'll take those away. Everything else can go to the warehouse. I'm taking the fishing rods because I'm going to fix them right now. That is a complex part, and I don't know that the blacksmith will fix them because it involves enchanting and all that. But we have this fishing rod here and this, and that gives us unbreaking. Let's put this here. This is bending, Luck of the Sea. Let's put that there. I don't need the others. And just in case he can't use these, there we go. We'll put those in just in case. What is this? It is Unbreaking 3. I'll hold on to it. We do sell these. Why did I not put that in there? Hold on. It's on, but I got it back for some reason. No, I didn't. Oh, there it is. Yes. Okay. Let's put these up. And we've got that. Yay! And what's this? This is Unbreaking Mending 2. And there is another one right there. So we'll do this one also. Okay. And now we'll go back to Adam and see what we can do about that. And the saddles and all those things we'll put in the warehouse. When there's trade, we'll be able to sell all this. We'll be able to trade, to barter all of this away. And actually, I'm going to cough. It's chocolate time. Chocolate. Hello, Brian. Brian Futz. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Um, okay. Let's look here for a second. So we gave him those. So a new crane. He might actually appreciate a new crane, but that's his boat. He has a boat. He's got two boats. This is his boat, and that boat out there is his boat. So he already has a couple of boats. I didn't see Brian in time, I don't think. But welcome, welcome. And yeah, so there's Adam. And Adam is actually fishing on the coastline. So that's wonderful. And we're good. So let's go to the warehouse. I'm actually going to go to the taverna. There's a stash there, and I'm going to put all this stuff that I am giving to them, like the saddles. They can go into the shop. And we'll do that. Yeah. He already has a boat. That's those are his boats there. And yeah. I don't think I necessarily want any more right at this particular moment where he is. Little boat got smashed by a large boat and a ship. Sadly, yes, sorry about that. We're gonna hold on to the bone meal. And let's come here. And let's go here and let's see what I've got. They're not getting any of this. I know these are graveyard pieces. Those things belong to people. Let's put these in the warehouse. Let's put that fish and that in the warehouse. We have too many of these, so one of them's here and the others go in the warehouse. And these belong to, actually belong to dead druids and dead ambassadors, and they're going to be buried with them. So that's those pieces up there, and then that's the vinery stuff. And this is for our street lights, and I think we're good. Okay, so let's put this in, and these are going to be here. So they'll go into the warehouse. Someone will come along and pick those up, and we'll put them in the warehouse. Now, the fact that that seems not to be responding, let me see if there is a new stash box included in this place here. For some reason, we are back to middle age. Oh no! You just forgot. It's actually okay. Yes, Baker is working out of this shop, and we have room for 2 more that Dondanas is going to bring up to level 5 as soon as he's done. But I don't see a stash box here or a mailbox as a part of the build. So I'm not sure why the stash box isn't working, isn't giving me the notification that they're going to come and pick up. It's not, but it's okay for right this second. We'll start to work on that. Okay. What are you working on? What are you working on? Are you working on a boat? Don't work on a boat. Don't work on a boat. He's got two. He's got two boats already. He's got two boats already. Okay. And what do I see? So we see that the milk, that the dairy farmer, Cresium, actually is getting milk buckets. So those milk buckets will actually go to the cookery so that they can make butter and cheese. And that is just perfect. And they've already been picked up, I think. Let me see. Yeah, look at that. They've already been picked up. Let's see what's here. He's got some bread. And he's got wheat.
Good day to you.
And what are you asking for? Oh, are you asking for that thing? Oh! Alright, so there's shears. Seriously. What's going on here, True? Why are people asking for shears? Hold on. Let's look here. I just want to make sure. I think I already did. Yeah, I knew I did. I'm not making a lot of netherite stuff. I have some of them disabled. And ooh, and that just reminds me. Hi, True. No, I know. Make me some shears. Do you have some iron? Look what he's got. Let's take these. I want to take these up to the Nether Ambassador. And Jailcat, how are you? Okay, Jailcat is the smelter. And so, and there's Tiffany, and she's saying she hadn't had a decent meal. Okay. All right, so let's go, we're going to go to the rock. We're going to look at the nether miner. I think I missed him. I think he went away before I said, no, don't. So let's come up and let's go to the rock. We're going to the nether miner. I just have to check on him every once in a while. It's a him here. And just to make sure that their armor is up to their armor protects them, and it's not all bent up and beat up and damaged. If it's too damaged, then they start taking damage, of course. And so here is our nether mine right here. I'm going to go in here for a second. And so the plate, there's plates sitting here. Let's take these plates out. Let's take this, this, and this. That's why she was asking for it, to give it to him. Hello, you. Wait, don't go any. Wait. What do you mean? All right, let's come here for a minute. I have too many things in my hand. Let me put these here for a minute, and we'll call him back. So, recall the worker. There he is.
Yeah, nah, I can't work like that.
I'm sure you can't. So, open requests. He needs that. We're just going to cancel these for a minute. All of this, and then we're going to see. This is what. See, look at this. Holy good night. Okay, we're pausing him. Let's pause him right now. Otherwise, he's going to go to the nether. Oh, he is paused. Whoa. He is paused. I know, just a second. If your job was made easier, you're asking for a bad time? That is so wild. Okay. Let's come here. That's wonderful. I just think that's pretty wild. It's just going through the whole list. That just happened to come up at that point. Let's take these away. These pants need a little bit of work. This does not. He can have this, and this is brand new, so he can have those. I don't think we have one nearby. Let's give him these, and these. But he doesn't have enough to go yet, because these all need. I suppose we could give him these, even though they're almost entirely up to. Oh, whoa! Look at that! Look at the flint and steel being used up. Let's look here and let's see if he has another flint and steel. He does not. Whoa! Is flint and steel on this? Let's add flint and steel. Let's add this. Select. Let's have 2B here. And that way he won't. And let's come back and let's look. Yep, he doesn't have any. Doesn't have flint and steel. And so we can't have him start yet. He is paused. I know you're disappointed. I know you want to go. So the last time he went in, he met 7 zombified piglins, and he unfortunately had to dispatch with 3 of them. And then he got basalt, gravel, crimsons, some gold actually, and nether quartz. He also saw a magma cube, and this was a pretty safe trip in comparison. But look at the battle. Look at how much battling he did with that. And that's why that looks like that. That's pretty intense. So I want to put these. Oh, I still have those on me? Huh. I'm going to put these in my stuff for a minute, because the only way that they can be fixed is, I think, with more iron. I guess that's what we'll have to find out. And we might as well stop by and drop off those other fishing rods just in case. Adam hadn't been fishing for a long time, and then he went back to fishing. I'm not sure he's a full level 5 yet. He should be, because the build is a level 5, and it shouldn't take that long for them to get back their status. But we'll find out. So we're going to go around here. We're going to take a shortcut. Remember when we worked on this? So we put in a new road right here. And it comes all the way up to the Druid Learning Center and goes past the town hall right here, and is the university, Prasino University right here, and Prasino Hospital right there. And this is the Fletcher right here. And let's go to the cave first and get rid of the rods, the fishing rods, and then we'll go to True and see how. We might have to go to the warehouse and get some iron. I think it's iron that will fix that. So let's come here. And now he's full again. And I'm not sure why he's not getting a pickup. I'm not actually sure. I'm taking that away. And think that's all. And the water bottle. So the fish are still getting water bottles. Yeah, he may be the only one. So we'll check in just a moment. Let's see. It is almost 6 o'clock. Oh, I didn't put them in. I didn't put them in. That's what keeps happening. I get distracted and I didn't put them in. Let's come here for a minute. Let me see if it will tell me what it needs for repair. There's no iron here. Look! Look at this! Yahoo! That looks like he's saying that he doesn't have the recipe. Let's come here for a second. Let's look at crafting recipes. And let's look at this. Let me see if I can find one of those. So let's come here. Let's go to teach recipe, and let's look for upgrade. There's an upgrade piece right there. Aha! But wait, it says you need an upgrading in order to make one of these. I don't understand. So how are you supposed to get one? Let's look and see what it says. It says that the blacksmith can make it. No, it's just saying that he can use it. Uh-huh. So when I click on this, this is what it says. So it's showing this as part of making this. This is all sorts of questions today. It's all sorts of questions. It definitely is. So let's run down. Oh, wait. I'm going to do something here. I'm almost positive that this is a part of his, not these. I can't do rotten flesh, but I can do those poisonous things. Let's come here. Let's look at items to compost, and pufferfish is right there. Let's come here. Let's look at what I had on me, because I think I have a whole bunch more. I do. And we're going to even do those. I can't do the rotten flesh. I can't. Let's look here. It says you can. But I'm not. I don't want to do that. Tropical. Let's turn on tropical fish and have those be things that he can do. All right, oops. And I'm going to put this back in my stuff. Can they do leather? I don't know. Let's look and see. Leath. Nope. So that's another one of those things for a recycler, a Corel recycle machine, in order to do that. But then I would have to do it. It wouldn't be done by the colony. And let's run up here. I don't think they put anything away yet, but we can find out. Maybe they're just not telling me. But they did actually come get it. They have not. And I don't know why. That is most interesting. All right, how much time? Let's go upstairs. We're going to look at all the farms for a minute. You saw there's new food. There are some new food recipes as well, which is really wonderful. So let's come here and just look at the morning. There's someone talking to me. Oh no, that was Sincere, probably saying something. So we're watching people go to work. All the people who live in this area are all going to work. Now that the food is settled, this is Thursday. This is Tuesday. On Thursday, I think I'm going to do kids. We do need a couple more people in this area. For example, let's find out if we have anyone running this right here. Tessa's running the dye shop. So remember that Tessa and Becca, they changed jobs. Do we have anyone running the flower shop? Tessa's been doing the flowers since she got here, but she wanted to do something different, and so she is now doing the dye shop, which seems like a natural thing. And Lily is the florist right now. Lily, the beekeeper, has transitioned to being a botanist, and then that means that May took over the farm, and she did. May, you remember, was our carpenter, and she's taken over the bee farm. And this is what we need glass bottles for. You're just asking for a single bottle? Hold on here for a second. Settings, honeycomb, and honey. We're going to do honey for a little while, just get enough for the hospitals. And we'll let her do that. And let's do minimum stock, and let's do 16. No, that's a stack. So let's do 2 stacks of bottles. 2T. Empty? Does it have to say empty? There it is, glass bottle. Okay, let's do 2 stacks of that. That's saying 64, that's fine. She has room in here for 2 stacks, so she can do that. And what else do you want? We'll cancel so that she can ask again. And we'll get those. Okay. So you remember that so some of the people who have been here for a very, very long time wanted to do something different with their lives, and they are now doing some different work. Hold on. I'm going to get another chocolate. I don't know why that stash box isn't working, but we're going to put another one in. Let's put these in. And I'm going to hold on to these things for right now, because I'm beginning to think that I might want to actually find out about repairing some of these. I mean, we shouldn't be throwing things away. And they're not keeping this. This is mine. I'm going to put these here. These are supposed to go back into the warehouse. This is from, I should hold on to one. This is actually from Rosa Ouro, that gold, specifically. And this also, for the fact that we needed it for research. So I think I'm not going to put those in right away, because I want, research needs to be done for those. So let's hold on to these two for a second. And sent. What did you send? Did you send a boat? No, you sent the crane? Hold on, let's see. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah. That's nice. It takes a lot of space, so I'll have to see, but that is nice. You're having it lift the boat out? You hope it works? I'm looking forward to seeing if it does. I definitely am. I'm holding on to those things. Those things can be, and it's still not saying pick up. So either stash has changed and there's no such thing anymore, or something. We'll find out. We'll find out. So this is my Tuesday day, and when I come in, I haven't been in since last Saturday. I updated the mod, the Minecolonies mod, but I didn't really look at it. Didn't really look at the stuff involved with it. So how much time? I have enough time right quick. And now I'm going to go to the waterfront and see what this would look like. And so we'll see about making, Mr. Villagers sent me a crane. So the crane that's in the, in this arcology fishery is Arcology's crane. But he sent me a very involved crane, and whoosh. Oh, and it started raining as well. So this is what I want to see here. Is it going to pick that up before it goes away? Let me pick that up for a minute. I need bones, and those are the only kind that we can get. Let's so see right here. How far back does that come into the shop? It comes back too far. I can't do the surround piece in the back because of the hut block that's right there. And I don't know whether you wanted that to be around the hut block. Is that what you meant? And there needs to be some place to walk right here. So I probably could move the crane over one block, and that would put a block here and a block here to extend the dock. Okay, I would get a little tiny bit concerned because of what happened over here. So this dock should work because they built, I mean, this is Minecolonies. I didn't change anything. I didn't change the dock except to put these down. And I don't know if maybe that's the problem, that because those are down underwater, that Abel went underwater there because of those. I would have to try and find out if that's what happened. But I don't think so. He was actually here when he drowned. He was actually right here. So I think that he either swam out to here and see how I can't get up, or he was under here and couldn't get up. But all his stuff was right here. So I know that's where he actually lost his life. We could try and see. I guess it would be okay to extend the dock and just have the crane come out farther. That's an interesting idea. It's very nice looking. Yeah, it's very nice looking. And it would be fun to make. Let me see what that other fabric. Are you using tough, or you're using all sorts of different stone materials mixed together? That's a cool idea, using the the campfires, unlit campfires as the stairs. I like that, actually. He drowned because of the traps. Of course he did. Of course he did. It's those, but they shouldn't be. Are they still traps? They probably forgot that they were traps still. These should be panels, not trapdoors. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. Look at all these traps. These should all be panels. You can have panels that look like that, I think. Let's find out. How much time? We have a little bit of time. Let's come here. I'm going to go in here and maybe go upstairs and sleep for a minute so we can have some non-rainy day. And you're like, why are you going upstairs? Why aren't you just going out to the ocean? You're absolutely right. Let's go out to the ocean. Let's jump in. Let's go down to the bottom. There's gravel, seagrass, sand. We're looking for sand, lots of kelp, lots of gravel, but at least we're underwater. So let's come here. Let's come to here. Let's get this, and let's go to sleep at the bottom of the ocean. Right there. Wrapped around a lovely kelp, tough andesite deep slate. That looks good. Okay, so here we are. Look at that view. That's pretty. So let's come here and let's see what this is. And come here and see what this is. This is dark oak. Let me put these in the backpack for a minute. Let's get architect's cutter. Architect's cutter. Let's get dark oak, and let's get this. Let's get this. And I think that's all. I don't think there's anything else. Let's look at the different pieces that we have. So dark oak panels, and maybe that's why they did it, because they wanted that finished look, and they can't, the only way they could have it is to do these or these. That would be interesting. Or have this, which would be curious. I think let's try some of those. So they were trying to make a differentiation between, hello sweetie, it's one of my pets, between, for instance, these, but these are actually windows right there. This on the side of the boat is not. These aren't windows. Are these supposed to come out as flaps like this when they're out to sea? I don't know that I want that. Let's put these on for a minute and see what it looks like. Let's put on these. That's interesting. Can we do them up? I wonder if we can do them facing up. I wonder if we have to put ones down here first in order to put ones up right here like this. Okay, I like that. Let's take these off. Let's do the other side. See, there's one right here. So let's take that one off. And that one's there. Wait, that didn't put anything there. Now there's one. Oh, I see. Okay. I did it wrong. Let's do that again. Let's put this one here. And then up here, let's put, I want it to go the other way. It's not, oh, there it is, I think. No, it's not going that way this time. What did I do wrong? Hold on. So there's one. And I should be able, hold on. Let's come here. There we go. Yay. Okay. All right. So that one's done. And so now the side of the boat looks like that. But don't I want them to go the other way? No. I thought they were going up. I don't think they will. All right. Didn't I get this one to go up? Did I just get this one to go up, or did it go? Yes, I did get that one to go up. So somehow these ones didn't do what I wanted. So let's do this again. 1, 2. Let's take them off for a second. Let's take all of them off. Let's take that one away. Let's come down. This is just an experiment. So see how that is there? I want it to go the other way, that way. No, it's not. Let's see if I can get it. I got the other one to do it. Wait, I just saw it. There it is. Don't move. Don't move. I think that's it. Yay! That worked. Okay. That one worked. So then let's take these bottom ones off. And they should. Now I'm hoping that this isn't going to get them stuck underwater. See those parts right there? They shouldn't. I agree with you. It's the trap doors that did it. So we're going to take them off. And what we're going to put here are these. Like that. Let's put, let's take these off here and let's put these on. So the light actually shines through on these. Like that. And let's see if that works better as far as them, because the register of that should make it that they can't. So if they come here, they're hosed. If they are trying to get up here, they should have enough time to figure it out. But if they keep trying to climb up because he thought it was a door, they're not going to think that anymore, because that's not a door, that's a panel. So that is, thank you, Mr. Villager. Obrigado, because what that does is make it that I can use this again. I can use this this fishing house again, this fishery. The problem was, uh-oh, that's in my left hand. The problem was that I couldn't get that to work. I didn't want to put someone here and have them lose their life. So, and I think you're right. I think I can move this out, and I think it's going to be okay if I move it out. And so let me give him these three right here. And once again, wow, look at how many of those he's getting. That is amazing. But they're going to go to the recycle and not be doing that. All right, that's it. That's it for today. Yes, I appreciate that. There's Adam. Adam's going home. Good night, Adam. He's such a social person. Oh my goodness. Okay, and oh no, he's not. It's only 3 o'clock, but he is. Maybe he's going to get something to eat. Let's follow him right quick. Where is he going? He's getting on a streetcar. And he's coming here, and sure enough, he's going into the restaurant. And and he's taking a seat outside. And Melanie is bringing him some food, getting his order. And then she's going to come in and make something for him special. And then she's going to bring it out to him. See how this works. What's she gonna get him? Let's move that away for a minute. I love this. This is the part of it that I want. There we go. He's eating. What did she make him? She made him, it looks like some kind of stuffed pita. That's what that looked like. And that's all he wanted. He wanted to have lunch.
What can I do for you?
Oh, and he is happy. Look at that with the lunch. He is very happy. So he's going to, he's trying to, and this is why I put those things there. This is why I do that. I know there's a connector track, but it didn't seem to rail. I couldn't tell whether it works. This cross rail here, we could try it and see if it works.
Please fix my housing situation. This is horrible.
Who is saying that? That sounds like someone who wants to be living with somebody. Let's do this right quick. I know, and let's see if that works. Let's see if when someone comes that works. I haven't used those in a long time. They belong to Rail. They belong to Builders, Crafts, and Additions. What do they eat? What do they do? Where do they live? In Colonist Planet. The land of Minecraft. Okay, no. See what just happened there? See, it just went off. So let's do it our way. So let's get one of these, a red. Let's get a deep slate. Let's get one of these right here. And we're just making it a station where they get off and they change direction. And I prefer that to them going back and forth trying to get a specific way. It's much better if they just go ahead and do that. And we have them at intersections and they just change direction. We have them at important intersections and they change direction. Okay, I just realized I'm still streaming. I have to go, everybody. I have to go. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Mr. Villager. Obrigado. I think Mixasa was here earlier and I don't know. But merci beaucoup, Mixasa. And for all of you who are watching or who will watch after this is over, thank you for watching. Thank you very much. It's very fun to have people watching. Ah, you are there. Thank you. Merci. Bonsoir. Mr. Villager, boa tarde. Okay, and everyone, enjoy your games and enjoy watching all the other gamers. And I'll be back on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. He rises from the dead once again. No, that's Vincentius you're thinking of. Okay, we're listening to Drone Hands music. We're going to listen to Vincentius Primus. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.